What's going on, guys? I'm in downtown Burlington today, one time known as Company Shops, North Carolina. Which was kind of a cool name. They should have kept that because it's different, you know. Burlington, there's about, I don't know, at least 3 Burlingtons in the United States. But nevertheless, I'm here at the general store, which is once a Hudson, Studebaker, and Packard dealership. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Hudson, Studebaker, and Packard is still on the building. Man, that would have been decades ago. I mean, that's so awesome, though. Yeah, that old general store sign, that's pretty old in itself. I mean, it's been a general store for decades. That's kind of neat. Is that like a little walkway between the two buildings? Cheer of Elements? There's a bookstore over there that looks like it may have closed. Now, see that old Atlantic Bank and Trust? That used to be a hotel on the very top. Like the top floor would have been a hotel. Like it was sort of it's probably pretty pricey back then, you know. This is the Low Vintage Instrument Company. I don't know, man, if they're closed down or not, because all those little papier-mâché guitars that used to line this little showcase are not in here anymore. Let's see. I can't see in there anymore, so. Okay. Oh, okay. Summer vacation. Cool. Okay. Now, if you ever go in this guitar shop, they have their guitars range from $5,000 to $50,000. So be aware. So they have very expensive guitars. Now, one of these streets here in Burlington, back in the 1940s, I believe the 48 election, where Thomas Dewey, there's a famous picture of Thomas Dewey parading or you know, driving through here. I don't know if he was in a parade or not, or if he stopped just to speak. He was probably campaigning. It was probably, I don't know if it was a rally or whatever, but he stopped in Burlington, North Carolina, and right before the 48 election. And yeah, if you remember, Thomas Dewey was the Republican nominee for the 48 presidential election. He went up against Harry Truman, and everybody thought that Thomas Dewey was going to win or had won because they'd even written in the paper, Dewey defeats Truman. There was a famous paper. You can still buy it. You can still find them on eBay because they printed so many of them. But somewhere or another, there is if I can find it, I'll certainly show you, but there's a picture of Dewey on one of these downtown Burlington streets. Burlington's only but so big, so. Would have been this was a movie theater back, the oxidized one with the 3 windows. Well, they all have 3 windows, but the one right there in the middle. That was a theater in the 1920s. That would, I mean, during the silent era of films. It was a few different names. Look at this old Americana. Isn't that cool? Central Grocery Company Incorporated. Then a cigar, Elmora mild cigars, and then the old Coca-Cola. The iconic Coca-Cola emblem was once painted on this grocery store. That's so awesome. And of course, across the way, there's some old Standard building. I'm sure that was there. See, this was This is right behind the train station, so, you know, of course, this is where this would have been a little more lively back, you know, 100 years ago, maybe a little more. This is the Democratic Party Center, headquarters, whatever. Alamance County Democratic Party headquarters. But it was once a grocery store. Shot of the old grocery. You can kind of faintly see the old grocery company on there. Guys, I appreciate you joining me, and I'll see you next time.